Get ready for Pocket Dimension and your free Gambit shards. Are more zombie Iron Man shards on the way? And I'm also discussing an important bug to the new hard campaign nodes. And we finally got a roster sync working on MSF.GG. And if you're ready for all of that, guys, we're discussing it all in this video. So you know what to do. Find that like button. Let's go smash it.
ValleyFlyin.
What is up, Valley Club? I am ValleyFlyin. Welcome back to the ValleyFlyin channel. Hope you're having a great day. And if this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button for more great Marvel Strike Force and Marvel gaming content. Yes, we're covering Marvel Strike Force and Marvel Snap on this channel. So if you like both games, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you've already subscribed, thank you and welcome back. We're talking about a lot in this video because a lot was updated in Marvel Strike Force yesterday. It looks like everybody is getting some free Gambit shards if you have your Wave 1 Avengers and your Asgardians built up. We're going to talk about the Pocket Dimension that is coming up. Also, it looks like we may be getting more zombie Iron Man shards. We're going to take a look at the clues for that. And yes, we finally have a roster sync available after years and years playing Marvel Strike Force. It is live on MSF.GG right now. I had a little trouble equipping it, so I'm going to talk about what I did. But before we get into all that, I want to talk about the new hard modes and the bug. Very important bug that you need to be aware of. So let's go in game to check this out. And a lot of people were having trouble finding these hard nodes. But if we go into the game, they're not in the normal heroes or villains. You got to go all the way to the end, past Do More, past ISO 8, and we get to the new hard modes. Now, all of these nodes appear to be working correctly, but right now, there appears to be a bug in the player's favor, and that is on this Wong node right here. If you look at normally the nodes that are a little more expensive, there are 5 times that you could do this per day. If we look at the Emma Frost one, this one, 5 per day. But if you go to the Wong one, you could farm Wong even more than all of that, 10 nodes per day. So let me actually claim this before they remove this. Now, this is a bug in the player's favor. This is probably gonna be removed soon, but if you have not already farmed these Wong shards, make sure you do that right now. And hopefully you get good luck. It feels very, very bad to use a lot of energy, 240 energy and get 0 shards, but it feels very good if you get some good RNG. So pay attention to that. The difficulty, pretty easy in my opinion, which I'm not sure is necessarily a bad thing because this is a 4-year-old game and you can't really necessarily make it super hard so newer and mid-game players can't get in and finish the content. And if they make it too easy, then nobody's gonna like it in the end game, which is kind of where it is now. So it's geared more towards mid-game and newer players, how they can get the teal gear. There is no story. This was described as just a way to get more resources into our account. But that is it for the hard nodes. Hopefully they don't fix it. Hopefully the devs don't get aware of all this stuff here of the Wong extra nodes. But let's talk about the other thing that is coming. It may actually be here depending on when this video is released, but we're talking about the Gambit shards in Pocket Dimension. So if we go, we had an in-game message yesterday describing all about Pocket Dimension. Gambit shards are the rewards. All the info is on MSF.GG right now. We have a few of these lanes, 10 missions here. And if we look at the rewards, doesn't seem to be too much difference than last time. We do have some guaranteed rewards. We do have some random items with some fully crafted pieces. And hopefully when you are finished with your Pocket Dimension, you can get the pieces that you need for your roster. And not some like mystic gear or like tech gear or something that you're not using, something that you are using. Hopefully you get that with, and it appears to be very, very similar. Now, if we look at the rewards per node, this is where it gets good because we're getting the normal stuff, training orb fragments, promo credits. We're getting some good gold orb fragments. All this stuff is very, very good. But if we go all the way to the last mission here, we see that node 10, you get to do this 2 times, 2 runs, 25 Gambit shards, which is good because Gambit had a very, very unfriendly to the player's release method in those Gambit raids. hasn't really been made, hasn't been really available as far as shards for him since his event. So this is a good thing, and hopefully this means that he's going to be farmable soon. Although this is a Scopely game, so I would kind of I wouldn't hold my breath on that. But let's go take a look at some of these nodes. And like I said, with the hard node content, if they make this content too hard, then it's going to be excluding this from a lot of newer and mid-game players. And if they make it too difficult, while some of the end game players will enjoy the challenge, you know, you're going to kind of lock out the newer and mid-game players. So it's pretty easy here. If you've been playing for a while, you should be able to beat these 108 Loki, 111 Hela, so on. We got a full Black Order team here, so it could be a problem. I guess if you eliminate some of these other characters like Cull or Ebony Maw before this next wave drops, then maybe you could get to Thanos. But yeah, you're gonna face a full Black Order in this node. That could be the challenging part. And the good thing is you could use both your hero Asgardians and your Wave 1 Avengers. Let's go take a look at some of these other nodes. The rest of them are easy. This is the info for mission 9 here. But let's go into the game and find that new Asgardian trait there, the Avenging Asgard. So kind of a combination between your Asgardian characters and your Wave 1 Avengers. So you have all of your hero Asgardians in Thor, Heimdall, Jane Foster, Valkyrie, and Sif. You also have Hela, the newly reworked Hela, Loki, and then you have your Wave 1 Avengers. So you got a lot of good options here. Some of these characters you may have already built for these Scourge events, like these hero Asgardians, like these Bionic Avengers for the race, and then we got a Horseman character here as well. So some of these characters, very, very good. The top 3, I would think, as far as upgrading, is your Bionic Avenger in Iron Man. We also have a Horseman, which if you want Apocalypse, you're gonna need to upgrade anyway, so this is not that big of a deal. Hela is the character to upgrade in that Undying team, because if you have a very strong Hela and a very weak zombie Iron Man, you still are gonna smash very hard in the raids and be able to punch up very, very big in the raids as well. So Hela is the character to upgrade there. And Thor just kind of makes those hero Asgardians tick. That is going to make it a little easy when Red Hulk's event, the Scourge event, comes back around. So these are good choices here. They're not random characters, and I like what they've done with this. It seems that everything that we've got yesterday, all the info that we got yesterday, seems to be very, very good. Now, the next character, the next controversial character that was released, and I gotta say, his release method wasn't the worst. The communication was very bad though, saying that there's only gonna be one initial offer, and then we have to earn shards from his event, and then nothing after that. That was communicated very poorly, because as we've seen from the store, there are many, many offers almost changing on a daily basis for Zombie Iron Man. And it looks, at least from this data mine, that we're gonna be able to get more shards for him. So if we go to the data mines right now and take a look at what we've just saw, it says a Zombie Iron Man party, after party. So this is after the Trick or Treat event, which is ending in just a few short minutes as of me recording this video. By the time the video is released, the Trick or Treat event should be done. But it looks like there's an after party to get even more shards for Zombie Iron Man. We're gonna get candy and Undead Genius Orbs, earn Undead Genius Orb fragments for the Trick or Treat missions to open Undead Genius Orbs. These are the ones that they're selling in the store right now. And yes, hopefully you didn't buy those orbs in the store with power cores. Hopefully you spent those same amount of power cores on these Trick or Treat missions as we go back into the game. Yeah, there's only 4 minutes left as of me recording this, because this wasn't the worst release method, but I think the communication about all those offers, and the worst thing was these dark promo credits for Zombie Iron Man. Let's go back to the data mines though, because it looks like we're gonna get even more shards for him. All right, the Candy Undead Genius Orbs, you're gonna have to get the orbs. They have Zombie Iron Man shards. I did get very, very lucky on my first and my third orb that I opened. The rest of them were like 6s and 8s. So yeah, hopefully you get lucky when you open these as well. Earn as much as possible to stuff your rewards. I know some people that were going hard on the Zombie Iron Man event and open all the orbs, just got some bad RNG, was not able to unlock them. Hopefully this makes you whole and you're able to unlock Zombie Iron Man and at least get him to that higher star level that you could, you know, start winning and smashing teams and having some big punch ups in war. Limited energy to battle through 5 nodes, earn candy, gold, basic orbs. So it sounds very much like the Trick or Treat event with just some slight changes. And a zombie after party requires Zombie Iron Man, each through 4 zombie after party nodes using Zombie Iron Man, 4 characters if you're choosing. Specific star unlocks to earn one-time reward. So this seems very, very similar to what we've had this Trick or Treat event. Maybe they're running it again because the feedback was so bad on Zombie Iron Man. Maybe the feedback was that these players that just got bad RNG were still not able to unlock Zombie Iron Man. So I think this is a good thing. Hopefully this is officially announced soon. I think we're gonna have to look for the Friday blog post on this to see if it is something official or if this is just a data mine. But if this is something official, then yes, very, very good. I like it. And it says, don't miss this year's opportunity to earn Zombie Iron Man. And I'm not sure if this is something that's related to the event that's going on right now, but because of the name, the after party, I think this is a brand new event. All right, last but not least, we finally have roster sync working on MSF.GG. This was a hugely requested feature for a lot of the players now. So let's go take a look at what this is right now. And before the sync, I was had all my roster imported from the Mantis tool, but what I had to do to make it actually work, because it wasn't working at first for me, I had to actually log out of my account here, log back in, and to log in, you either need to have a Scopely account or have a Facebook login. Now, if you do that Scopely account, make sure that you claim those free 1,000 power cores in the store. For me, when I claimed it, it was all the way at the bottom, and I didn't use my main email. So I think it is worth it to do that, especially if it's giving you a roster sync with MSF.GG. You get access to this. So I had to log out, log back in, and then I had to press this sync roster button, and my roster looks up to date. But that is it, guys. A lot of quick things that happened yesterday. Some things are bigger than others, but I gotta say, after that pitch meeting, it seems like we got a lot of good things in Marvel Strike Force. I don't have a lot of complaints about all the stuff that happened yesterday. The hard nodes, Gambit, Shards, and Pocket Dimension. And yes, it is coming today, guys. Some of the communication was that it's gonna be starting on the 4th, but it's actually starting today. So be aware of that. Get ready, get your free Gambit Shards. Hopefully we get more Shards for Zombie Iron Man coming in this after party event. And make sure you sync your roster on MSF.GG. It makes it a lot easier for Alliance leaders, planning rooms and all that stuff. And if you want to show somebody your roster, you can just send them a link and they can see all of that at a glance. So that is it, guys. Hope you're having a great rest of your day. Hopefully there is time and I can get this second video out today. This one, the next one will be on Marvel Snap, because that is a game I'm having a lot of fun with. But yes, I will see you guys next time. Have a great one, guys. Check me out on social media. Check out the links to some of the sponsors down below. Amazon Coins is a great way that you can save up to 20% off all of your in-game purchases of anything on the Amazon App Store. So make sure you check out that link or use coins.valleyflyin.com. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. With that Hulk fist bump before you go, ValleyFlyin out. Have a great one, guys.